Hello, welcome to Word from Your Mother. I am back again. We're going to do a bonus Celtic cross for air signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I myself am a Libra. We are doing a Libra spread. Take it as you like. Okay. Spirit, tell us what Libra needs to know today. Energy on Libra. Where is Libra headed? What does Libra need to know? Where has Libra been? And where is Libra going? I let that damn cat out, finally. And she ran around, all the way around the house. And she's right there at the back door. And he's in here. We had to close up the cat door because he's driving himself crazy trying to get out. And then there's another cat out there, a little boy cat. And it's just breaking my heart. I can't do it. So I let her out. And I have let her out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, all day long. Okay. Libra. Spirit. Libra. 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 Energy for Libra. Libra. Empathy. I see and I hear you. You feel their pain. You're the bleeding heart. You're an empath. And the sun. You're in tune with them. You're in tune with you. A conduit. One might say a connector. I pulled a tarot leaf for you. You've got the vase. You have a secret admirer. Ooh, Libra. Empathy. You see and you hear them. Do they see and hear you? Because the sun shines on. You're doing pretty good whether they see you or not. And you see them. You're aware. You've got a good idea of what's going on. But you have a secret admirer. I don't know what's going on. What's detaching? What is it? Is it? I don't know what it is. I haven't touched anything. Everything is connected. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. If I lose this, I'm going to be mad. But it won't be the first time. Okay, so you're the sun. I chose this for the oracle, the intuitive oracle, for Libra. Libra as the sun in Libra. Balanced and bright. A person of fire. Sword and scales. Judgment. Ace. That's an ace. Okay. A person of fire. The trendsetter, the leader, the confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur. I can't say it. Sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. You're a teacher, an actress, and there's that word again, an artist. You're very creative. Person of fire. And you're into truth and justice and due process. By the book. Appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity. You want what's your due. You're interested, you want to flame on. There you are, you're flaming on. And you're all about justice. It's your part of your flame on. You're even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. A willingness to negotiate. As long as you're willing to negotiate because you want your fair share. And there's kerosene. Okay, somebody's going to pour gas on the fire. Alrighty then. This is the 7 of something. Aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile, situation, provoke, watch out, unpredictable, combustible. Okay. When you speak up, it's going to speak up for your fair share. You're going to ignite an inferno because nobody wants to deal with that. Spirit wants you to know this. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plane and to move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection which you must not ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So this may be all just look over here while the devil delays you, okay? Because this is big karmic events here. Now, underneath here, we've got the Knight of Swords. You're really mad and you don't have all the information, but you're gonna force it. You're gonna force this encounter, and it's gonna cause an explosive conversation. And you're trying to be tender, and you're trying to speak to them with love. All you're doing is talking about things that need to be talked about, and this is the way over the top response. Your inability to speak to them about anything. So you're going to force the issue. You've tried to understand. You do understand their point. But you still... I don't know why they won't talk to you about it. You've been as tender as you can. You're not being mean. You're not being mean. Your empathy is all over you. You're just oozing with empathy and tenderness, okay? Maybe you just need to cut it off and let them deal with it. Because here is yet another, it's just gas on a fire. Every attempt to communicate with them just seems to make it worse. It's a coin toss. That's just like walking on eggshells. You never know what you're going to get, and it's a big fucking headache. You got your blinders on. Open your eyes. I mean, because you're the one that keeps putting yourself here. I don't know. It's a you keep trying to pet a wounded dog. You're wondering why you got bit. It's stupid. You've been as tender as you can be. A secret admirer. Who would that be? Okay. Right now, you're struggling to listen. You just can't hear him. It's the same old shit. The Hierophant, there he is. You had 3 of him in the last reading. You're tired of hearing his shit. He's laying down the law. What you shall do, what you shall not do, what you ought to be doing, how he almost approved of you. You could give a fuck. Okay, you're tired of listening to him. And you hear my frustration? This is what you're struggling to do. You're phasing him out. You don't even know. Allowing, let it happen. You just relaxing. There's the King of Wands. Leading, go to step out in front. You're like, all right, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to try it your way. I did. I tried it your way. Now I'm going to do it my way. Should have did it in the beginning. 9 of Pentacles. You took a second chair when you shouldn't have. To wait for a solution to this to come from another party. That one. And I did what you said. I tried it your way. There was the listening there. I just did what you told me. And it didn't work it. So now I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it my way now. And I think you might have just fired them all. Because this card is let it happen. That is like to relinquish control. Right? And you fired him. You're struggling. Because we're going to do it my way now. You replaced his words with your own. And your words was to let it happen. It'll be what it'll be. Openness. You'd love to see, you're open to any solution that has any kind of sense, any chance of success. You've released it, and releasing it enables you to see it in a whole new way, which is that of it ain't working, because you choose to let it go. And boundaries. Now you're going to stay in your own business. You've released that. Now it's no longer in your scope. It is no longer within your circle, right? It's not your business. I did what I could do. Eight of Pentacles, back to work. I'm hard at work. I'm always, hard at work at something that's going to have a return for me. An investment. I'm putting my hard work where it belongs to be, which is in my own business. Okay. This is how you see yourself. Lust. Gotta have it. That could be the lust for life. Life is for the living. You want to know what's out there. You've been tied to something. You did it their way for a long time. You're gonna release this. Let it happen. And the Queen of Pentacles. That you have a lust for life, I would say. You want to live life. You want to see what's out there. This is what they see when they look at you. It's joy, finding your bliss. Well, you're just happy as shit, ain't you? What the hell is that? How can you be all tied up in a prison of your own making and they see that you're happy as hell? What the hell is that? Okay, this is how you appeared. How can you be happy in that hothouse mess? How did you manage to be happy in this prison? I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. And, well, we'll come back to it all. And then we got your hopes and your fears is forgiveness. Set yourself free. Oh. With the Lovers. Okay. If you're happy, if they see that you're happy, maybe you set yourself free from all the ties that you had to this problem. Okay. So you're finding your way. They see that you're finding your way through this. You tied yourself up in this, and you're sorting it out, and you're freeing yourself from it, and it's bringing you happiness. Because life is for the living, and you are so much more than that. You were so restricted, and now you're freeing yourself. And your hopes and your fears are forgiveness. Set yourself free, but you're freeing yourself, so you forgave him, because it's forgiveness and the Lovers. So you forgive yourself. You forgive him, you set yourself free. They can see it's working for you because you're a lot happier, which probably loosens some negative control that they had on you, because why is this showing up here otherwise, right? This is what they're seeing. So they're seeing that you freed yourself from the misery that you might have created. Okay, whoever created it, you're freeing yourself from some misery you've been enduring, and you're doing much better, and they can see that. And then it does involve them, because here in your hopes and your fears is the Lovers card. So it's the misery they created. And you forgive them, you forgive yourself, you take away their evil power, that bastard. And the possible outcome is contentment. Be satisfied. Remember what I said about contentment being a form of addiction. Because it's a place of stagnation, of a plateau. Contentment. Be satisfied. And it is possible that you would be satisfied, because this is an outcome. And then we got the Ace of Swords. Which is the forgiveness, the truth. To find out something didn't work, so you're going to take a hand at it. Forgiveness. Something in the past didn't work. And then I got the, I'm going to read with the Christmas cards, because Libra loves Christmas. Oh, what's on this phone here? Oh, it updated my crap. That's what's happening. I didn't give that permission. But that's what's happening. Good for me, I'm doing this offline. Take that. I only have to learn my lesson 5 or 6 times. Okay, show me the sun, Spirit. Show me the sun. Empathy in the sun. That's kind of an omniscient happiness. 4 of Wands, you're happy. The happiness you have resides within you. It's not dependent on your surroundings. You have cut off all the miscreants. 4 of Coins, you stop giving. And that's the truth. When you stop giving to the situation, it disappears. Stop paying attention to it. Because what you want, if they want Libra's attention, they're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to earn it in the form of offering up truth, and in being true and loyal, and in giving what they get, because Libra is an empath, and Libra knows that Libra walks the walk, and Libra knows a liar. Libra is struggling to listen to the Hierophant because Libra tried it Libra's way, or the Hierophant's way, and it didn't work. Libra did what they were told. Libra did it by the politically correct way, the approved way. Libra had approval. Libra had the approval of another. Libra is struggling to listen. Libra no longer puts herself under this authority. Libra is going to take the lead right here. Libra should have did it all along. Libra never should have give her power away to someone else or put herself in servitude. And she's going to let this go. King of Wands. Once again, I do not know which camera to look at. Okay. Show me the Hierophant. There's the Emperor. The Page of Wands. Cognitive dissonance. Doing what you're told. I did what you told me. Struggling. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, there you are struggling between the two of them. It's not working. So you're going to take charge of it. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. 4 of Swords, you're down. This has been a hell of a big toll. It's not working. You want to escape. 6 of Swords. Queen of Coins. That is this person. Is this person. Is this person. Okay? You've got to take care of this Wands problem so you can get back to your stature, your you. Show me how you're going to do it by taking charge. The 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You are your own resource. You are going to take charge of your resources. You're taking charge of the issue. If somebody might give you help, but you're going to be running the boat. 2 of Swords, you won't see that the help came with strings, okay? When you're going to step out front, what does that pull the string? The Devil. Here comes the Devil. Because, okay, the first Ace of Pentacles you took from this man right here that you've been trying to listen to, because the help comes with strings, and the deal is you do what I say. That's the deal. And what you didn't see is that the Devil has been riding shotgun with the Hierophant. Go look in the last reading. He does not. The help comes with strings, and he does not have your best interest at heart. When you cut him off, and you say that you're going to be your own resource, watch. Then you're going to see the Devil. Then he's going to reveal himself, because he's going to cry breach of contract. After all I did for you? No. It's not like that at all. Show me the different perspective. You wish it was. Convince me, please. You spend night, you're up at night tormenting yourself that there's something more you could have done. That secretly it is your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. He's right. It's my fault that it didn't work. No, it's not. It's not your fault. You can't get to your star this way. You're never going to get to your star. You're never going to see your hopes or any of your own dreams You can't materialize this. It's never going to happen. Despair. You know that it's never going to happen, and you have a whole new perspective about this, and you wish there was another way that makes sense. But the fact is, you've explored every alternative that there was, and you can't get there. So one more. Two of Wands. A choice. When you cut him off, the explosion comes. You have no choice. Show me how she's hard at work maintaining her own boundaries. Did you say no? There you are, maintaining your own boundaries. Seven of Wands. You're just hard at work maintaining your own boundaries. Four of Cups. You grew out of that situation. You had that card in the last, well, it wasn't a Libra spread, but that card, you grew out of it. You grew out of it, and you have to fight to get to stop yourself from being pulled back into it. Because they want your resources, they want your work, they want to be in your business. Six of Cups. You're supposed to take care of them. They say they're taking care of you, but really you're taking care of them. Because what are you getting from them, Donna? Ask them. Make them tell you. Because you're giving, for everything that you give them, make them tell you something that they're giving you. Or make a list in your own head. If just you can figure it out for yourself. Now, life is for the living, and you want to be the Queen of Pentacles. That's who you most truly are, the Queen of Abundance. And you like to give. You like to be able to give. You have a generous heart. Strong passions. Three of Pentacles. You wish you could still find some way to make it work. You just know there's a way you could find to make it work. High Priestess. Life is for the living. You'll keep it on a back burner and you'll go on. Ace of Wands, you're going to flame on. It's your turn. It's your time. Okay, so the world sees you become happier as you untie yourself from this misery. Temperance. Been a long time. Should have done a long time ago. The King of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. You give him all the time that you could, and his time is over. They see that their time is over, and they see that your time of joy, it's your time to do you. They see you free yourself and continue on your journey. The hopes and the fears of forgiveness with the Lovers. Broken heart upside down. Lucky for you, I dropped it. It says it's an old heart. Is your hopes and your fears that if you forget, can you forgive him? Can you forgive yourself? Can you work it out? I flipped something. The Lovers again. And okay, an old broken heart. The Lovers again. Lovers and forgiveness. The King of Swords. Unpleasant truths. Juggling. Who are you juggling? Juggling lies. Seven of Swords. The Sun. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. Okay, forgiveness with the Lovers. An old broken heart, but still together. Unpleasant truths. If you can get through the unpleasant truths, you might make it. Because you're juggling yourself between knowing it's a lie and denying it. Making excuses. Stop making excuses for the lies. Tell the truth if you want to survive this. And then we have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. This is due. If you have that talk that explosive fucking talk, you might survive it. Your last card is the Truth. It's the Ace of Swords. And contentment. If you don't seek the truth, you might just stay stagnant exactly where you are. The Page of Cups, empty and broken. Upside down. I don't know what the Page of Cups upside down would be. Dejected, depressed, shallow, downtrodden. Not learning your lesson, not seeing the big picture, going around again, staying where you are, stagnant, unable to grow, unable to start again. It makes looking good. You sure you don't want to leave him? Because it could go either way. But you're not learning. You didn't learn your lesson, so you're not going to start over. You're going to stay and be unhappy. You stay for the contentment. You stay out of fear. The Magician on the bottom. You could do it. You could do it. Okay, our really, really, really big, super big cosmic energy. The one that may or may not have anything to do with anything I've said. The big wheels that spin in the back. The Tower. And Strength. And I will leave you with that. Good night, my dear. And we've got a tornado in the area. I hope I see you again. I'm sure I will. But maybe the roof won't be here. Bye.